what we say about that. Hi, Justin.
Hi, Justin.
Hi, Justin.
I'll never forgive him for this.
Hi, Justin.
So who'd like to give a quick recap?
We went kaboom.
I don't think they want me to scream it in character, so we killed. Did we finish that off last time? Yeah, I think we finished off the mechanical big dog thing last time.
Yeah, you also started fighting it last time. That was all the same session.
I was gonna say, I hope we finished that, considering it's not here.
Well, I didn't know if it was last or the one before. Then we walked down the hallway with our new friends, and then our friends was like, hey, Broodmother, look, we got new converts. Look at them. We're so good. And then I just said, whoa, microwave bomb be upon ye.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. And because you were introduced as friends by the cultists, you guys got a surprise round. Which, let's just say you made use of it.
Yeah.
And yeah. Let me just make sure that they're all in the initiative tracker. They are. Right. I forgot that they just got like the worst rolls as well. So you're basically getting 2 surprise rounds. So, ye holy man, how dost thou continue?
Wait, hold up a second, Pat. Is that where your dragon was? Because that's in chlorine gassing range, I think.
Oh, where is it?
That looks like it is just outside.
Okay.
The way that the
also it's in Gideon's spot. It's just 10 feet up. We just
that's
put it there.
What it was.
So we can
That's what it was. Yep, that's what it was.
Yes, yeah, that is correct.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what it is.
So it is fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, can you repeat why we have an extra surprise round?
You don't have an extra surprise round. You got 1 surprise round, and then they rolled really poorly. So most of you are going to go again before they go.
Oh, okay.
I'ma be real. I'm just cantripping and keeping the spell up. So,
Fair.
Oh, wait. I was going to say it's disadvantage because you can't see them, but they can't see you either. I really hate how vision works.
Damn, that's... It comes up again because of me.
All right.
That's twice in 1 week.
Is it if they start their turn in the thing or end their turn in it?
let me pull up the spell description again. Whenever it ends its turn in the cylinder.
Okay, so I will have you roll again when it gets back to their initiative order.
Yeah, I believe it's the same thing for me, but it also doesn't hurt them, so I'm pretty sure they're immune to poison.
All right. Kai, it looks dangerous to walk in there. What would you like to do?
Really? Well.
Oh no, start its turn.
Aren't you immune to poison? No.
The poison isn't what I'm worried
radiation.
Yeah, I could walk in if it was poison. I also can't see. Straight up, I'm just gonna move to the other side of Escher.
How are we gonna know when they die?
I'll know. I'll know.
The screaming stops.
Yeah, alright.
I'm just gonna ready an action that if one tries to run out, I'm gonna swipe at it.
Fair.
That's fair.
And that'll be my turn.
Tavro, what would you like to do?
Indeed. I think they're within perfect range. Let me just double check. Yep, they are.
I know you prepped this last time.
Yeah, because it's too like Tavro just looks down at his gauntlets and goes like, "This is too funny not to do." And so
You've been waiting so long.
it's true.
What are you about to do?
He's activating the Eye of Sunrise.
that do?
You ask this every session.
No, it's all I see is a cone.
It is a cone of fire and radiation that bursts out from his hand as a second burst of holy light engulfs them.
Zach, do they resist either of those? Because if not, I'm just gonna roll all the d6s together since it did give me a prompt for it.
Oh, if it did not give you the prompt, then let me just do a quick check.
I can also roll them separately if you want to keep it secret.
There may be some differences between fire and radiation
Fire?
between them.
I'll do, I don't know, fire first. Actually, it's fire and force. I thought it was fire and radiant. But here's the fire,
2d plus 2d6. It'll show it separate.
and here's the force.
Holy shit, those are good rolls.
Yeah, it's 10d6.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, you didn't roll below a 4 on the first one, and with 2 6s.
Yeah.
That is like nearly a max damage.
Yeah, and the second one, he got a 1, otherwise it's just as good.
Okay, so you said fire is the first one?
Yeah.
God.
Okay, so that is... My... Jesus Christ.
Zach, every time thinks the fight is balanced. Either we wipe it out in the first hit or everyone goes down.
Zach trying to make encounters. Whoa, throw own magic items against ye.
No,
I'm
to
gonna
be
real-
clear, you
I
guys
don't
did a
think this is
good
the
job
boss
of
fight.
convincing the cultists. Like, you deserve this. You earned it.
Guys, this is not the big boss fight. These are just things in this dungeon. We're just annihilating them.
Yes, but the big
Yeah.
boss is a singular big boss. Here, I can hit both of them with this.
I know, but I'm just saying. You joke about
Otherwise, I
balancing
typically
encounters
go for-
now.
To be clear, this is something that because you planned ahead, yeah, you're nuking it, but something tells me that the eldritch god that has been sealed here that frightens the 10 guild leaders might be a little bit stronger than these two.
Zoom out. We're not done here.
Really important things.
Yeah, that is it for me, though. I'm just gonna stay where I am in case they try to come toward the door.
All right. Blood Witch, what would you like to do?
Okay, so she steps over and goes, "What the hell's going on in there?"
You don't know. I
And
think
then
you
she's
live.
gonna say, "I'm not going in." And she saw Fox shoot a little
Good.
bolt of flame, so she'll throw a little bolt of flame in there.
You shouldn't go in there. You'll die.
Clara says, I'm not going in there. Escher says, no one's asking you to.
Yeah, you shouldn't. You'll die.
Nice.
Damn, that's good damage. That's also almost max damage. Very nice.
Actually, yeah, that's 3 off from max.
I would say that you hear more screaming as this happens, but it's just continued. They were already at max pain scream.
And then she's just gonna, step back over here.
Okay. Meralathea.
Alright, Meralathea, you get to do nothing.
Okay, she doesn't get to lightning breath 2 times in a row.
Stand guard.
Meralathea will ready in action to attack if one comes in range.
All right, Escher, what would you like to do?
Well, these things are vile. They are a pestilence upon the world, and they must be sterilized. So I'm gonna cast this puppy right here and hit the 2 of them. They both have to make a dex saving throw, or take... not bad. It's 7 acid damage if they fail.
Dex save.
Oh my
Dex
God.
save.
Yeah, no, they
Oh, wait.
pass it.
It did it for...
Extraordinarily well.
Yeah. Right, it's no damage on save.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Okay.
So good to know that they can roll fucking dex saves.
Yeah. Yeah, that worked out for him.
Alright, well, I'll end my turn there. I'm not gonna do anything else. I think we got this covered.
Okay.
Alright,
Okay.
Zach, you don't have to tell me, but if that thing is in the cloud kill and is not immune to poison, it has to roll a con save.
It does not have to roll a con save.
Okay.
I just need to do a quick check of something.
Mr. Sandman.
Man, me, and
I think the actual lyrics are prepare to eat shit.
No, it's prepare for the sand. Bum, 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 bum.
Mr. Sandman.
So from within like this cloud of radiation and fire and poison, a trickle of sand begins to come across the floor, and it looks like it's just spilling out a little bit until it rushes out, and there will be some attacks of opportunity from, I believe, both Kai and Marilathia, as the sand kind of coalesces and then bursts out of the ground around you guys.
So I'm gonna go on a limb and say immune to poison.
Yeah.
Is it immune to necrotic damage?
Let me check.
Because if not, it has to give me a con save.
Where is the con?
What do you mean?
Like,
Underneath its dex? Like,
no. What effect made that?
spores, area of effect, right here. In the hallway, so if anything comes through this hallway, it has to make a con save.
Can you put the template down?
The template is down. I can see the square right here.
oh yeah, it actually is.
Oh, yep. Sorry. Things are just. Okay. Con save first. If else.
Okay, that is a fail. So it just from moving through there, it is going to take 15 necrotic damage.
Damn. Nice.
I don't know. Oh, I still have them targeted, so
I'm just not going to apply the damage to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
That targeting matters here.
So it takes that from going through the spore cloud. Marilathia and Kai get attacks of opportunity. I don't think anybody, or not attacks of opportunity, ready to action attacks.
I can't see my token no more.
I see that both of them did that, and I was just not looking in the chat. Okay. Marilathia tries to bite it, but the sand literally just like courses past her teeth, and she just starts coughing a little bit. Kai, you are a bit luckier slashing this thing apart as you still have your claws at the ready. And damn, 24. Very nice. Okay. Now, I just need to check how many this does. I'm going to move this just so I can choose targets.
Yeah, I was gonna say I couldn't see myself.
It won't let me do it against all four at once. So Gideon, you get the first pseudopod of sand that tries to grapple around you as this thing emerges. Nope. Tavro, it also tries to engulf you.
Nope.
Let's keep this up.
This is now Escher.
Alright, let's see what kind
It's
of damage
still
we do.
accidentally going towards Tavro, so don't apply anything. This will be at Escher.
Youch, my temp HP.
Yeah, so take 11 bludgeoning. And let me just check this. Yeah, you are immediately grappled. There is no save.
Annoying. Let me make a con save real quick for the cloud kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep it up.
Okay. And the final one is against Kai. Oh, that's why, because its range is 10. That's why it didn't want to hit Kai earlier. That will also hit Kai unless you're using you're not using a reaction, because the reaction is the ready to action. That is 14 bludgeoning to you, Kai, which I think you might just completely have in temp HP. But you just heal yourself 14?
I think he's dead.
Yeah, I think
They all did. Yeah, they're all dead.
I'm just going to apply the damage for him.
Well, it's a 3-man game now.
We got this.
Minus 14. And he is also grappled. So Escher and Kai are currently being held by like these sandy limbs that are congealing, coalescing as they like erupt out of the ground and grab on. Oh, they just left the Discord.
Hello?
Oh, hello.
Hey, we're back.
We're back. Hey.
But yeah, so these like sandy limbs coalesce as they erupt out of the ground, and Gideon and Tavro, you're able to jump out of the way fast enough. But Kai and Escher, both of you kind of get grappled and pulled in by this thing. And then, God damn it. I thought I fixed that last time.
On every creature.
No, if you scroll over it.
Yeah. Okay, so
It's fine. We don't need to pile on him for every enemy. Hey, Zach, I can see every enemy's health.
Can you?
did it actually? No, the other ones didn't revert. Okay. And yeah, that used all 4 of its things. So it's done.
Zach, can I point out one thing now that I've noticed it?
Yeah.
I noticed that in its token, it's a big dune of sand eating a guy on a camel. What is wrong with the camel's face?
Oh God.
He looks like an idiot.
I mean, I think it's the reins that are in it.
Maybe. Why do those camels look so weird?
Those camels
The
do look
artist
weird. I didn't notice
the
that.
artist did not know how to draw a camel.
Fine to me.
Yeah, surprisingly, this is not AI art. It's just they don't know what
Yeah.
camels are.
No, it's not.
Try to draw a scared camel, huh?
I don't claim to be an artist.
He's so stupid. He's going. Oh Jesus Christ! All right, go to whoever's turn it is. My God.
Okay.
Here's the Quisach Hatterack.
It's time for Mr. Sandman. And he is starting within a cloud kill, so I think he needs to give you a save, right?
Is he immune to poison?
Never mind. He does not need to give you a save. He is not immune to necrotic, but that's also not where that thing is. He's just outside of that.
That is correct.
I don't think this guy really has a way out, honestly.
That was the point. Oh man, I would have loved some kind of wall spell right now.
Yeah.
Wait, I think I can learn one of those. Oops.
Wall spell?
Yeah.
Like,
From that 8th level.
Who would have one of those? Surely not Clara.
Which one?
The wind?
No, not the one that gets rid of gases. I think we avoid that one for now. If the cloud kill goes down, that might not be a bad idea, though.
The strong wind keeps fog, smoke, and other gases at bay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, actually, hold on. Whose turn is? Oh yeah, it's still the thing is still going.
yeah, it is. Wow, this is actually its best option, and that's sad.
What?
Bum, bum, bum.
Cry? Piss itself?
Sleep.
Uh-oh.
So it needs to do
Why
some.
do I think Clara's about to take a nap?
Your cannon.
Oh yeah, the cannon.
What
Does
about
that
it?
work?
I think.
Can I just put my cannon to sleep?
Well, it chooses.
No,
No,
not
it
with
doesn't.
sleep. It doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Sorry.
It starts with
It
whatever
is-
has the lowest hit.
Yeah, lowest hit points. Undead and creatures immune to charm, which includes the cannon.
Fox is undead, right?
Only when he chooses to be, and I don't think he has
No,
chosen
Kai
that.
is.
Yeah, Kai is.
Wait, it's not immune to being charmed.
It's cannon.
It literally doesn't have a consciousness. It just does what you do. If you want it to start being charmed, I'm going to make every enemy charm it from now on.
Okay, Lizzie, does your cannon have a stat block?
It says, if it's forced to make an ability check or saving throw, treat all its ability scores as 10.
Right, but it's not forced to make an ability check or saving throw. There is no save or anything, and the cannon is not a creature.
And psychic damage.
Make a
Here's
noise
the
of
thing.
a cannon going to sleep.
Right now, it already did. You know, the first sentence nullifies it. The cannon is a magical object. Sleep affects creatures. Cannon is immune.
Yeah.
Fine.
Right.
It's just the rules.
Does anybody have 27 hit points or less currently?
Damn, he rolled pitiable.
Yeah, he
Oh.
rolled absolute shit.
Piss
No.
baby,
Oh,
piss
it's more
baby.
than that.
Wow, that is.
Are we counting temp HP?
This ignores temp HP.
Still no.
Yeah, I have.
What is Merolathia at?
27.
52. Okay, yep. That did nothing.
That's a sick 4th level spell burn.
4th level spell.
And he is going to try stumbling forward,
Give me that con
Which-
save.
puts him into a con save, and also makes him take damage from the like vine stuff that Gideon put down.
Oh yeah.
Okay. First con save. That's a fail, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, it's probably got resistance to this, but in the off chance that it don't, here's a little 11 necrotic damage on him.
Okay, so that is applied. And your colony still feels this guy wriggling around and blindly grasping for a way out. It is still
Always fix that.
together. Gideon, can you give me some information on the spike growth, how much damage. I think it's every 5 feet of movement, correct?
It's 2d4 piercing for every 5 feet.
Okay.
Damn.
It has moved 5 feet, so can you give me the first 2d4?
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah.
Okay, it will move the next 5 feet. Can you give me another 2d4, please?
You know, you want,
It
you want.
It also says that any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a wisdom check against the spell save DC to recognize it as hazardous.
It can't see at all. It can't know that it's hazardous.
I'm gonna be real. I don't think he
That's
knows.
he is stumbling forward to get out of the cone of fire and radiation. The scratchies on his feet are not stopping him.
Those,
Scratch.
technically, those scratchies on his feet do twice the damage a knife would do.
Yeah, so that'll be the end of this guy's turn. I think that's the first time I've ever seen spike growth kill someone.
Holy shit, that's what killed him?
Yeah.
Imagine
I-
stepping on his back and just falling down.
Can I nominate that me and Katie tag team this one? He walks into the spores, starts coughing and gagging, collapses to the ground on the spikes.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, Gideon, if you do not have an inspiration for that spike growth, because I know you pulled that out of nowhere at the end of last session. So if you do not have an inspiration, give yourself one now.
I am inspired, but I appreciate it.
Okay. So that'll bring us to the next one. And I don't think she's going to fare all that better.
My colony tastes meat, guys. What happened?
Because very similar to what we discovered on Sunday, almost every teleport spell requires you to be able to see the place you're teleporting to.
That's right, baby. I used a level 5 spell slot for basically Fog Cloud.
We know it wasn't gonna hurt him.
No, I had to try.
But this one does not need to make a poison save.
I still got one more.
That's the spirit.
Although this is proving anything. That one more probably shouldn't be used on Cloudkill. What the fuck is that?
This should have been a 30-foot line instead of just what I had targeted already, but it actually is the same group that I had targeted already. So that works.
Does it hit the Dune mimic?
It does. Yeah, so she sends out a burst of like searing hot sand and wind that just buffets you. It does not actually.
Is that you said it's a 5-foot thing?
It's a 10-foot wide, 10-foot wide line, so it will hit everyone currently targeted.
Alright, so I'm taking 17.
How tall?
I assume it was not on the ground.
It doesn't specify how tall, so I'm going to assume it's just 10-foot radius, basically.
That's what I was assuming,
Er-
and assuming they didn't cast it on the ground, it will hit radius
He
still.
used radius when he meant diameter.
Or sorry, yeah, I meant diameter, but okay.
He's that smarter than a 5th grader.
Did anybody fail the DC 12? Okay,
I did.
this is probably the more important thing. So, yeah, everybody takes 17 damage if they failed, 9 damage if they succeeded. Escher, Dune Mimic, and Merolathia are all blinded as the sand starts to gouge out your eyes.
It's annoying. I don't really need to see this. It's alright.
And then she's going to stumble forward and give a Constitution save.
Exhibit A, I don't need to see.
She couldn't see her. Oh, yep, that's a fail.
Kiss my entire ass, witch. Let's see. I have never wanted a max damage roll on this more, so pretty. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I have her targeted. Here we go. Pretty please, dice gods. Make this one hurt real bad. Damn, okay, not bad. 15.
Yeah, they said okay. Okay. And then Gideon, I need 2d4 as she stumbles through the spikes.
Kill.
Come on, same combo move. Same combo move. Come on, Katie.
All right, I need another 2d4 as she makes her next 5-foot move.
So she's moved 15
Wait.
so far?
This is 10 feet, but it's 20 feet of movement because of difficult terrain.
So,
Oh, sorry, I did an extra one then, so take the first 2.
Well, that'll be the end of her turn.
yeah, Katie, combo move. Let's go.
Spike grows OP.
Yeah,
Really
a little
is.
bit, no, like actually, it is it's insane. Turns out being able to do damage without a saving throw is wild.
And we're going to make a little con save as this thing passes through the bad.
It doesn't matter if they recognize if they're stepping on spikes or not.
Escher,
Yeah.
is that beat your DC for going through that little hall? Actually, never mind.
What are you talking about?
Next
For the
next Sandman monster thing is making its way and passes through your spore cloud.
okay, it fails. DC is 16.
Let's see that damage.
I can't target it, so you're
Just
gonna do
roll it and I'll apply. You are rolling real well for that.
Yeah, I am.
And this will pop out here, which I think gets 2 attacks on Clara, 2 attacks on the cannon.
No. Why is it just on top of him?
Big. It is just sand.
Yeah,
With
it's
an ugly
just
pebble in it.
sand.
Fair enough.
Okay, that will hit Clara unless she's going to use a reaction of sorts.
Can I get over this fucking camel?
Get wrecked. Damn it.
Yeah, so you do send a burst of flames. It's normally when you do this, you target a body, but this is just sand. So it's a little difficult to get it exactly, and it kind of just dissipates where you send the stream of flames. But it does singe some of it, and you see as like it crystallizes and falls away. But then the arm that it wrapped around you does grapple.
Thank God I was waiting for the glass shards to come in when you did that.
And then it's going to try the same on your little cannon guy. Because,
Check on the grapple?
no, if you get hit, you are immediately grappled. You can try to break it, but that's on your turn.
I'm a slippery little guy.
Should have thought about that before. Wait, what is the cannon's AC? There's no way it's 18.
It's 18. Regardless of size, the cannon has an AC of 18 and a number of hit points equal to 5 times your artificer level. This thing's buff as hell.
Holy shit. Well, this thing is going to try and make another attack at it then.
It has 3 attacks?
It has
That's
4.
4 attacks.
Yeah.
A 22 will hit. Please do 4. Oh, wait. I have access to that. Okay. And then cannon is also grappled now. And because it has one of its attacks left, is going to engulf you both.
Wait, how much damage did I take from getting hit? I only get a 5. 17.
It should have been 17 damage.
I'll apply it.
Thank you. But yeah, let's engulf, which is sorry. That damage does not happen until this thing's next turn, but you both, you and your cannon, are pulled completely into this thing. You are no longer grappled. Instead, you are restrained. You cannot breathe. You cannot see.
You'll be fine.
Gideon!
Microwave.
I had an idea of what I was going to do for my turn, and then I had to pivot once I killed the hag. So, let's see. Giant sand monster. Can I switch to my wire? No, I don't want to do that. I will just attack it with. I was going freaking. Can I change to my flame spitter arm, and can I use the active ability on that?
So you're going to basically Burning Hands?
Yes. Are you gonna hit your friend? I don't know their friend.
Connor, if you know how to send them to the back, I'm all ears.
Click on the token, and on the left, there's 2 arrows.
Oh, that's new.
Wait, what? You can wait. Can you change to like the? Oh my! Is that?
Oh, that's new. I've been wanting that for a while.
What? How long have you been able to do that? My God.
You know what? I will just. I don't want to target. Am I gonna target everybody by?
Yes, it is an AoE.
You can't
Yeah,
walk
don't
into
burn
the
me, please.
thing, can you?
Well, it's 2 sizes bigger, so you can move through
So
the holes.
if Gideon
Hey,
stands
hey.
in the
center of the. It moves 5 feet down and then targets the cone at the bottom, like southwest. He gets both of them and none of us.
You mean like here?
Yeah, move there and then target the cone southwest.
Yeah, that would do it.
Well, because that's what your thing does, right? It does. It like shoots fire out.
It does, but I can just do something else.
Well, no, you can do that.
There's a way to hit them and not us.
Yeah.
I'm not following how that's possible.
You shoot the cone this way.
Zach, please check your DMs.
In a 15-foot cone.
Ones. I'm just going to show what this would look like because I know what they're talking about. You can do that.
Oh, yeah, I was not getting that. Then
Good, Vinny.
I would
Look what you've done, Zach.
Okay, so are you doing that, Gideon?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Cool. Can you roll damage and tell me what the DC for the dex save is?
I don't see that on the. I'm just looking at it like on the on the wiki. I don't know what the.
It probably defaults to your spellcasting ability save. So whatever your spellcasting DC is, I think both of them are going to end up passing it.
It's 14.
Okay. Yeah, they both pass. How much damage is it?
If it's burning hands, it's 3d6.
It's burning hands at 3rd level.
Oh,
Yeah.
4d6. 5d6.
5d6.
5d6. Okay, roll 2 more d6. Or just wow. Okay, that sucks, but yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
We did it!
Well,
Okay. They will both take 7 damage. As you send out a burst of flame from your shifted arm, which then kind of sputters out and becomes lifeless until you change the configuration next turn. Anything else you'd like to do?
I would like to sneak attack.
You-
Because I can do that.
Can you?
What lets you do that?
My glove. I have an artifact that lets me sneak attack on spells.
But you have advantage.
Do I?
You can't get advantage on burning
Uh,
hands,
Yeah,
Ally
so
within 5 feet.
no, so specifically glove of the spell sneak is your sneak attack can trigger on spell attack rolls. So because this is an area of effect, it cannot trigger. Otherwise,
What do you mean?
if you're not rolling a d20 to see if you hit and instead they are rolling to see if they can dodge it, you cannot sneak attack on that.
Oh, okay.
because otherwise you could trigger sneak attack on like 3 things.
Yeah, that is why sneak attack is only on attacks. I know Burning Hands feels like it should be an attack, but as far as the game is concerned, AoE spells are not attacks.
Fair enough. Then that is my turn.
Okay. Fox, what would you like to do?
I've got some funny shit here stocked up.
He's also spinning like a breakdance.
to prepare an action. After Escher goes, I want to move the Dawn on top of the dunes.
Are you? I'm grappled. Are you sure?
Yes.
There's a Tavro there too.
You only get damage on the end of your turn. I'm waiting till after your turn, and then it's gonna be my turn again before you go. So I just move it off again.
That is some nitpicky
That-
bullshit. But
That is
you're right.
certainly a way I had not considered. That is a completely valid fucking with the rules.
That's some game ass fuckery. Like,
You know what? You're using the rules as written. I'm not happy about it, but I am accepting of it.
I promise just this once.
No, I mean, it's valid. It's just a reminder every time you unlock a new strategy that you teach the DM about, the monsters unlock a new strategy.
It's called the microwave for 3 seconds, and it doesn't hurt anybody. Okay.
just a little cancer as a snack.
As a treat.
Alright. Kai, could you kindly beat the shit out of this thing?
Yeah, Kai, you are grappled, but could you kindly beat the shit out of this thing?
Wait, why are they not restrained and suffocating and?
Because
We only
it
got
had
hit
to
once.
use all 4 of its attacks to try and get them. It had a remaining attack left when it had both you and the cannon, which were the only things within range.
Okay. Just reminding myself what grappled gets me.
No movement.
No movement. Restrained is the one that actually has penalties. The only thing is that you can't move.
Can't move.
Yeah.
I do not get disadvantage
Never
on
mind.
attacks. That's what
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just gotta kick his ass before it restrains us, and you're good.
Yeah. Anyway, I started slashing.
Oh yeah, you
Shit, you
slashing.
You do be slashing.
Just gonna keep slashing.
Fair.
It is what you do.
Well, I was debating if I wanted to do more, but I'm not gonna.
Jesus Christ.
Slasho.
This feels broken.
It is the most powerful item, I think, in any campaign.
You hit with a 5?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, that's the slashing.
So you don't quite know why clawing at the sand pile is causing it so much pain, but you're just digging away like a kid at the beach, and with the connection of the key that you have, you just feel this thing like it is dying because you are pulling away so much of the sand.
Yeah.
Cool, Tavro.
It's me. Okay, I'm gonna target the one that's slightly farther away from me, and I will attempt to hit it with my big scythe. And I will recklessly attack. Does a 16 hit?
It does.
3 and a
That
4.
that reckless attack really brought you up by quite a bit.
Yeah, the 3 and the
Hey.
4.
The hit.
Here's the damage. And then the one I just hit, please make it make a wisdom saving throw, if you would.
It lets go of me, right?
Let's find out. Whiz save.
Yeah.
I think it saves.
Yeah, alright, whatever. Then I'll just try to smack it again. Actually, can I... Is anyone here? No?
Merolathia is 10 feet up in the air there.
I can move her
Heard.
down.
I'm gonna move-
Not if you're moving there.
can't see it when I go there, even though I think I should be able to. So I'm just gonna make the attack from back here, so I can actually still agate it. Advantage. There we are.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
That's 14 more magical slashing damage. And then Taro will out loud say, "I'm not sure if this will work on a pile of sand, but I might as well try." And I'm going to attempt, because I'm actually here. I'm just doing from back here to see it. To hammering horns that one and try to push it. It failed.
It failed. So
So-
somehow you kneel down next to this pile of sand and you start shoveling with your horns, and you do it with such veracity that it is like the entire pile, as if it had been hit with a like earth mover scoop, just gets launched.
Yes. And then,
Bro, how do you have plus 12 to hit?
because I have a +2 weapon, my strength is +5, +4 proficiency. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's 11.
It's giving a +6. I just noticed, and I was.
Yeah,
like,
it's giving a +6 instead of a +5 for your strength, it looks like.
Oh, because I ate the pastry.
You ate the pastry.
And
That explains it.
that's how. Because Taro gets power
Are
from
we-
pastries. And
I
then
should've
also Zach.
known the pastry, duh.
Hey, the rest of you guys wasted your downtime session going to do things like progressing the plot and seeing your family. Tavro did something actually valuable and raided a pastry shop.
It's true. Hey, I gave my report to the machine. But also because of the banded horns, and I'm not sure if this will work on the Dune mimic, but it takes 1d6 necrotic damage.
Yeah,
It's
they-
not immune to necrotic.
Heard, and then I get that many temp HP, which is better than what I had, so I'll take it.
Is it 5 feet or 10 feet that it gets launched?
10 feet.
Okay.
And then
Does it got me?
additionally, I'll move here just so I can see better.
So, specifically, when the Dune Mimic moves, engulfed creatures move with it. If it is a forced movement or it is movement not on that creature's turn, an engulfed creature gets a chance to escape by taking an. Sorry. Yes, okay. So if it is forced movement or you take an action on your turn, you can make a athletics or acrobatics check to try and escape. So because Tavro moved it, you and the cannon both get to make an athletics or acrobatics check.
This was my genius plan. I'm so smart. You suck. You suck.
I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. It's higher than 7.
Okay. But would it be higher than 10?
You're welcome to try your flash of genius and see the result.
I'm gonna go with the no. Come on, Cannon, you got this, buddy. I'm
I think it's just a flat d20.
yeah.
So close.
Damn it!
Truly so close. But the cannon
No.
is moved along with you.
Flash of genius it.
You know what? I'll be honest. If you flash of genius your cannon, it will succeed.
That's such a waste.
Cannon, no, don't resist like that. Resist like this.
It is a waste.
Okay, Tavro. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's it.
Clara, you are suffocating and blinded, and you just got thrown across the room. What would you like to do?
Okay. So, being restrained, I still can. Okay. So, if I'm blinded and suffocating, can I still speak?
Suffocating, I think, means no.
Yeah, so you are currently silenced. No verbal component spells.
Well, that changes things. Okay.
You try to open your mouth to like speak, and it just gets flooded with sand.
Wonderful.
Most spells do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this is what she's gonna do. She's gonna grab these handy dandy chains that she's been carrying around. She's not proficient in it, so what does that mean?
It means you don't add your proficiency bonus.
Cool. Hold on.
I forgot you took those off of your cousin.
Is this worth it or is this worth it? Hold on. I feel like I should maybe use this one. Yeah, this one instead. Okay. So she grabs the flamethrower off her back. Can she do that? Is that okay?
Sure.
Cool. And then she just pulls it back and is like, in her muffled screaming, and tries to light this thing on fire.
Yeah, and you know what? You are inside of it. You cannot miss. Even as it tries to, like, separate out enough, you are just engulfing in flames. So it is going to take full damage.
Okay. And then let's see if Clara blows herself up.
Yeah, because you never finished repairing this, huh?
She doesn't blow herself up. We're good.
Guys, it's okay. I pushed her far away from us.
Thank you. You're a good man.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
Bonus action. The cannon emits a beam of hit points.
Bonus action, I blow myself up.
This guy.
Okay, you gain.
Wait, why is it 2d8? Hold on.
Quick question. Is it all creatures or is it only ally creatures?
Each creature of your choice.
Okay, so just you.
Why is it rolling 2d8? It's supposed to just be 1d8.
You can take the first one, so it's 10 instead of 11.
Yeah. Okay. That's all.
Okay. That'll bring us to Dragon. What would Merolathia like to do, Pat?
Well, the dragon is blinded and suffocating currently.
Not suffocating. It wasn't grappled. The blind was from the sand hag blasting it with fiery sand.
Ah, that's right.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, really quick question. So it does say at level 9, the Eldritch Cannon becomes more destructive. So it says the cannon's damage rolls increased by 1d8.
Yes, that would include this.
Okay, so it is 2d8.
Yep, that's accurate then.
Okay, it gives me a whole 1 more health. Yay.
Hey, that could be the game changer.
All right. Wait a minute. Merolathia is blinded, but she also has blind sight of 10 feet.
Dope.
Then, yep, the blinded does not affect her.
Can I have some of that?
Hey, so she's gonna target the sand beast right below her and first recharge, maybe? No. Anyway, she's gonna bite.
Yeah, bite that sand, Merolathia.
Natural.
She's really fucking good at biting sand.
It is her favorite pastime for furry one.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
So she begins to like crackle with electricity, and where it would have been like it would have probably just slipped through her teeth, the electricity courses through it and causes it to crystallize and become glass-like, which she then shatters.
I was like, oh, we're dead now.
Yes.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
It's dead now.
Okay. I do need to ask. Dagger kills were to absorb a soul for Merolithia.
Merolithia kills count as dagger kills.
Yes.
And this absolutely counts for that, yes.
Okay. Just for the sake of movement, because Merolithia does get a second attack. I'm just gonna take off the blinded, though she is technically still blinded.
She has blind sight. Blinded doesn't do anything to her. It also goes away at the end of her turn.
Well, anyway. 5, 10. Oh, there's a dude. So she's... I guess because she's still 10 feet all, I'm gonna put her above Clara, but just for the sake of visibility, put her there. And then another bite at this other one. 18 to hit
Nice.
this time for a less good damage roll.
The duality of dragon.
Crits.
Balanced.
Alright.
Okay, so this one, instead of taking 42 damage, will take 10 damage.
Oh, are they weak to lightning?
They are.
Oh.
It seems that the...
But it's,
l-
but it's sand! That's Pokemon lied to me. Ground immune to electric.
But sand is actually tiny rock.
Shoot out electricity, but verbal.
All right, Escher, you are no longer grappled. You are...
Cool.
I don't think you failed the thing, so you're not blind, right?
No, I am. I
Oh,
felt it.
okay. So you are blinded until the
dodged
end of your turn, but you are no longer grappled as you feel the tendril of sand that was surrounding you, like, crystallize and then shatter.
Neat.
Hear a couple goblins screaming.
I am blinded though, so I'm gonna take a step this way while rubbing the sand out of my eyes. You said it's till the end of my turn, right? Like I don't need to use an action to do that. 'Cause
Correct. It is at the end of your turn. Its failed save is actually it's technically blinded until the start of the Sandhag's next turn, but
which is like
right after you. So
yeah. Then fuck it. I'm just gonna kind of point my finger in a general direction and be like, it's over there somewhere. Go kill it. And I'm gonna throw out one of these, which will be a disadvantage.
18 will hit.
18. So that one takes 11 necrotic damage.
very nice.
And then, as a bonus action, I am going to drop the radius of spores, and I'm going to recall them back to me. The kind of the hungry boys back to me, and I will end. Hold on.
Slurp them up.
I will end my turn here, kind of staggering, taking a step forward.
Okay.
Cautiously.
We're gonna this Dune Mimic we're gonna remove from the tracker.
Yeah, I was about to say there's an effect.
So I think Fox had a ready to action or something.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Hey Gideon, just back up a little.
So yeah, you don't get to move when it's not your turn, Gideon.
He's the DM.
You know, he's letting you know that might be a smart thing to do on your turn, not just, hey, you get to do that now. Okay. So, yeah, you bring forth another chant, and the dawn light kind of traverses over, and all of you can feel as images of your bones appear on a local imaging machine, and also holy fire. But give me 1 second.
You better know what you're doing, motherfucker.
I just need to check something real fast. For Dawn, is it when a creature enters it for the first time on their turn and or ends their turn there? What is it?
It is. Let me look it up.
It's probably when you first cast the spell.
It is when I first cast it.
Okay.
When the cylinder appears, each creature must make a Constitution saving throw. Blah blah blah. A creature also makes a saving throw whenever it ends its turn in the cylinder.
Okay.
And
So, those of you who can see, actually, I think this is
Hello.
'cause that has a wall in front of it. So,
Yes.
this one you see as a kind of like silhouette of a humanoid figure, like just kind of floats out of that room. And Gideon, you are the one in the doorway. So that is
There's a dude.
there's a couple. I didn't even see them there. Little elemental fuckers.
Damn.
Damn.
Oh.
Damn, Katie was sitting on the fucking button.
fair.
Oh.
That was a good use of that, halving it to quite a bit less.
I thought Uncanny Dodge was adding to AC. Never mind. No.
No, Uncanny Dodge is halving the damage from one source of damage you can see hitting you. Okay, so it slams into you, and you feel as it is just tearing you apart. The sand, like little blades, just coursing over your body, shredding you. Okay, it looks like. So it would be 17 damage total. Okay. And then,
Silly question, but I had to ask. These things are immune to poison damage, right?
yes.
Oh, dang it.
And because it was a crit, the Eye Closer's curse comes into play.
Oh, I got like
And you feel as some of the sand kind of like goes up through your nostrils, in through your ears, up through your mouth, and it feels like it is tearing you apart from the inside. You see a flash of runes on the back of your eyelids as they slam shut, blinding you. It will then attack you again.
Another curse. I slammed my penis in a car door.
Do you really only have a 14 AC? I feel like I've asked this before. You will take another 17 damage.
How is that possible? I have 15. And I'm squishy.
Yeah, I'm going to do a quick double check
was
because
so
it just
bad
seems
then.
wrong. You have a +2 from your dex. I think you're
He's
wearing...
something.
You're wearing studded leather armor, which is... Yeah, 12 plus 2. You don't have magical armor. 14 is correct. Okay. The next one is going to try and slam into you. Oh, that should have been at advantage. So it's just going to roll another d20. And it is +7, so that will hit. I'm just going to... One of these will hit, and then I'll roll normal damage. That is another 11 damage as more sand courses around you, slashing you apart. And the...
Maybe I'll see that d6 on its side. It was on an edge for me.
The final attack is coming at you.
Yeah?
There are two things that both make 2 attacks.
Yeah, I'm down.
That'll be 14 more damage.
Yeah, that's a nice little zero for me.
If you die, I can use my reaction to bring you back as a zombie.
Did they pass Spike Road?
They
Why?
are fly. They're hovering a bit above the ground.
God damn it. I saw the loss of concentration on it and got excited.
I think that 2d4 would have taken him out.
2d4 per 5 feet of movement. Yeah, it might have.
You know what? You know what? I will say
That whole circle.
the first 5 feet of movement where they might not have been flying, you can give me a 2d4 that they will both take.
Yeah, I thought that circle was Vinny's thing.
It's in the same,
It's both.
same spot.
There's quite a few things.
Okay, so they will both take 5 damage before they get to you. I will be honest, that is not enough.
Are you sure? Are you sure it's not enough?
I
They
am...
don't have 5 health.
I'm pretty fucking sure. Okay. That is them. And unfortunately for them, that sand dune is no longer alive. And they are going to end their turns inside the dawn.
Yeah. Fuck him up with your dawn. Fuck him up with your dawn.
Get him, Connor.
So it's a con save, right, Connor?
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, that was ass.
That is
Dude.
truly terrible, but it is a con save, right?
What?
It's a con save, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
One of them will take full damage. The other one will only take 5.
Well, this has been a series of events.
So getting into the same place that Kai was at the start of our session, where there is a 5% chance of death
We need to stop
because
talking
of
about it.
The start of this Dune Mimic's turn, it has 2 people grappled.
Can it give me a con save?
Yes.
I will use my reaction on this.
In which case,
God.
18.
Well, there goes my reaction. Carry on.
The engulfed creatures take 4d8 acid damage at the start of its turn.
Oh.
Oh, they what now?
So Clara and the cannon will both take 21 acid damage.
Did you already do it to the cannon?
I have not applied the damage.
I think you applied the damage to the cannon.
That I don't.
It didn't apply it to Clara.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm an idiot.
Yes.
It's metagamey, but I just realized something.
What?
I won't say it. But
Fair enough. Merolethea is going to be grappled.
Okay. Based, I hate that dragon.
And take 14 bludgeoning.
14. It is still up as of right.
Oh, I think we both applied it.
Yup.
You killed her.
But Merolethea is now grappled.
And not prone.
Not prone, just grappled.
God damn it. I'm capable of clicking my own buttons.
Escher, you are the next one within range. We'll make a second attack against you.
I'd prefer it didn't. Yeah, that'll do it.
That will hit, grappling you.
Yeah. Ten damage.
That will be 10 bludgeoning, yes.
Oh, fucker finally broke through my temp HP. This piece of shit.
And it engulfs, pulling you and Merolethea in,
Oh.
where you are now suffocating, restrained, and blinded.
Oh, just finished being fucking blinded.
All right, can I get another dawn roll for the damage? Because you guys might be freed in a second.
Hold on. Let me actually target it so it triggers the save.
Yeah, please eradicate this thing. Better.
Still less than half. Oh.
Okay. It will still take, that 8 from that. That will be its turn. Gideon, I need a death saving throw.
Nat 1. You don't want Gideon to die. Nat 1.
Nat 1.
I would recommend you do not get a nat 1.
Thank God. But
'Kay.
imagine.
That is one success.
Happened once in this
That means I
campaign.
get 2, right?
No.
Oh,
Oh, yes. A nat 1 would be 2 failures, and as you end the turn inside the radius of dawn, you get an automatic failure. So that's why they were saying don't get a nat 1, because it would have killed you.
Or somebody could stop concentrating on that spell. But...
So you have 1 save and 1 fail.
All right. That'll bring us to Fox. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna keep it right there.
I can bring Gideon up if you don't.
The rest of us can't get out.
I have healing word. I can just do it as a bonus thing.
No, I mean he needs to move Dawn. Can he move it?
Microwave has been moved.
Okay. Yeah, it'll still get that little guy. It'll get both little dudes, actually.
Undo my last movement. 5, 10, 15. No, I still can. 20. Then I move here. Then that was my bonus action. For my action, I will. 20. 20 plus 5. 25. 25 plus 5. 30. 30 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 plus
maybe, huh?
Gideon, Tavro, and Kai. With the old. Yeah, I just healed.
Oh, nice.
I think he already used that on us today.
It's a good spell.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I already have 8 up. I have my max HP extended by 5. Just so I don't.
I used it on.
I mean, I can still get the bonus action attack from it, right? But
Because I'm gonna talk shit about this.
Yeah, you are being targeted with a spell, so
For you. I put it on Clara and Escher too.
Oh, dope.
Cool.
Bop.
okay. And who would you like to give a reaction attack to?
Like,
I don't fucking know. Do they make attack rolls?
What do you mean?
Max up by 5 for 8 hours.
just give it to fucking Tavro. Give him an extra attack.
I can't.
he didn't target me.
Does aid
Oh.
affect constructs?
Give the attack to Maraletheia.
Does it have to be an attack roll?
I can only target 3 people.
Who'd you target?
You, Clara, and
Gideon.
If it has to be does it have to be a weapon attack roll or can it be a spell attack roll?
it's an attack.
Yeah, I think it's just any attack roll.
Alright. I technically could make one. I have one that would actually be decent-ish. I'd be at
What, Primal
disadvantage.
Savagery?
No, that's a spell. I can use the
Oh, you
knife.
actually have a.
Or I can
Yeah.
use the flamethrower.
It's a weapon attack.
Flamethrower is not a weapon attack, it's an AoE.
Chains.
Do you have the chains out?
I don't know how that all works. I can stab with a dagger.
Hey Gideon, can you stab at disadvantage, please?
Wait, am I still blinded?
You are still blinded.
Yes.
Your eyelids are magically sealed shut. That being said, you know the direction that thing came from. You can swing wildly in that direction and make an attack with disadvantage if you'd like.
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm commanding you to.
Now I was following the rules for my turn. This space here.
This is a weapon. Just for the.
Yeah, but you're not making an attack roll.
Huh? I'm stabbing it.
Sir, not you.
Not you.
Unfortunately, with disadvantage, so roll another d20, and we're going to see if it still hits.
Here comes the nat 20.
What is the bonus? You get a +7.
Yeah, it's 15.
That is just enough to hit.
Damn.
Damn.
And get that sneak attack.
You do get sneak attack because you have an unhindered ally.
Me.
Wait, so now I have to roll damage?
Please roll damage, yes.
But add sneak attack.
Okay, so that's 5 damage. And then 10 damage. Nice. Yeah, so you have your eyelids sealed shut. You are knocked unconscious. The next second, you are brought back to consciousness. Lying on the ground, you feel the overwhelming urge to stab. You stab in that direction, and you feel as the blade gets that kind of satisfying crunch as it digs into a target. Anything else, Fox?
No.
Kai, what would you like to do?
Kai will move right here and attack the thing in front of Gideon.
God guys, 2 people can go help.
That's incorrect. There are 4 creatures engulfed.
Go, but all 3 of you go before it. I'm assuming
We're-
one of them will do something.
We're restrained and being eaten.
Taka.
Whose fault is that?
Anyway, 16 damage on that thing.
Very nice.
Some recollection of fixing up the flame spitter when Clara went home. Can we roll back the tapes?
We can after the session. Yeah, 16 will hit.
22 damage. I saw that number.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oop. Didn't mean to drag that.
I'm gonna flurry of blows. I saw that it was half damage. Two
Unfortunately, a 13 will not hit.
and a one more. 21.
A 21 will hit.
Somebody's Siri is going off.
All right. Yeah, you channel your energy. You are clawing at this thing. You are trying to tear it apart, and you're doing a pretty damn good job. It is still shifting like the Dune mimic, where not every attack is fully hitting. It's managing to shift around your claws as it happens, but you're still dealing some good damage.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what actually is going on here because the second minus was even worse than the first attack.
Tavro, what would you like to do?
It's me. Okay. Now, here's the thing. I'd love to go and help them. But then this thing will
Push
get
it
an
again.
attack of opportunity on me. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I straddle Gideon's corpse.
Gideon is conscious
Like,
again.
turn.
I am alive.
I am aware, but he's still a corpse to me. I don't know. Anyway, I will recklessly attack the one in front of me. To hit.
That'll hit.
So that's 10 magical slashing damage to him. Could you give me a wisdom saving throw on him, please? This'll never work. Shit. Okay, that is the DC, so unfortunately, no.
It does manage to resist your wily charms.
If I move, I'm gonna get. If I move to help you guys, I'm gonna take 2 attacks of opportunity with that. They're both gonna have advantage, and I don't want to get blind. So, well, you know what? First of all, I've not used a bonus action this round. What are you on about? First of all, push him. He gets pushed 10 feet back.
You do get pushed 10 feet back.
I have the maximum amount of. Oh, yeah. I guess he can still take the damage. If he's not resistant to necrotic, he takes 4.
The necrosis does not seem to have an effect.
Fair enough. He's still pushed back, and then I'll attack the other one. Or now that I push one back, do I help you guys? No, I really don't want to be cursed. So another attack. Yep.
Yeah, that'll hit.
There we are.
And this is the one still next to you, right?
Yeah. See the other one because I
Yeah.
pushed the other guy out of range.
Yep.
Yeah. So 17 magical slashing damage. I move back here. And I think that's it.
Okay. That will allow us to go to Clara. What would you like to do as you are suffocating and blind and drowning in sand?
Bonus action. This. You used. No, I haven't. Shut up. Okay. If Marilathea wants 12 or all of us can take them feeling. I'm so sorry. My brain.
Come on, you can do it. I
All of
believe
us,
in you.
Kai, Escher, Marilathea, and Clara are able to get 12 temp hit points.
Hey, that actually helps me. Thank you.
Literally, you just stopped working there for a second. I apologize. Okay.
I'd like to point out, once again, the cannon is not a creature. It cannot get the temp hit points.
You keep targeting the cannon instead of yourself.
No, I gave it to both.
Yeah, but the cannon is incapable of getting it.
Gosh, the cannon emits a burst of positive energy that grants itself and
Okay.
a creature of your choice. Get wrecked.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I think this is how it works, right? That won't hit anybody, right?
Left.
Please don't cook me. Actually, how much damage does this thing do?
Good damage.
Yeah,
And it
pretty good.
Damn it.
it does succeed, so it only takes half.
Flat Fury of the Small to add 4.
How does that work?
I'm angry.
You're small, so your flamethrower does more damage.
I'm angry.
It makes a lot of sense.
How does it work on a weapon attack? You're small, so your knife does more damage?
Okay, now here's the real question.
It's just weird.
What is this thing?
Oh,
Hey, what happens with the flame spitter?
okay.
Did you just blow us up?
If the total is 9 or high, okay, hold on. Roll
Was
a
I-
d10. Add the number of times you've used it since your last long rest. If the total is 9 or higher, the pyro converger malfunctions. You take 4d6 fire damage and can't use it until you finish a long rest.
So it doesn't explode. What it does is it overheats in your hands, singeing you.
So it overheats in this thing's gut, is what I'm hearing?
Clara takes 13 fire damage.
You lose the temp HP, right?
Yeah, so Clara basically takes 1 damage.
See, that's why I did that first, in case for some reason I did a bunch of damage to myself, that it might help.
Just in case I did a bunch of damage.
See, I thought it was a radius. I thought it was within 5 feet, so thank God. Okay, that's
Yeah, no, that one's not one of the grenades.
sweet. Okay, but that broke, so wonderful. So that's action and bonus action. I can't move, so I guess that's it.
Okay, Marilathea.
Think Marilathea is just gonna, first, actually, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Lightning Breath is recharged.
Do it right in the line with everybody in it.
Straight down.
So right about here. Right there. Yeah, just straight down.
no, pet, not south. Down. 3D into the board. Just a little blat.
All right, yeah.
Nice.
Oh my god!
So, it does half that damage,
Take 33 damage.
but because it is a Dune Mimic, that doubles. Marilathea vomits and this thing explodes.
Marilathea killed both
Oh, hey. I'm free now.
Yes, so Clara and Maralathia and Escher and the cannon are no longer suffocating and blinded and restrained.
Maralathia just opens her mouth, it fills with sand, and then just still through the sand just vomits lightning.
Thank you.
She's gonna go back up 10 feet since she was pulled down, and it's gonna zoom over here. And that will be it.
Okay. Escher, you are no longer blinded. You are no longer grappled. You are no longer restrained. You are no longer suffocating. What would you like to do?
I wasn't expecting that. Neat. I'm just gonna pop over here so I can see this fucker. I'll just do one of these. And so far, this has been working okay. So I'm gonna do this at him and hope I hit. 17?
A 17 will hit.
Okay. That fucker gonna get a little eated. 19.
And okay, I have applied the damage. You do not feel any sort of feedback coming from the bacterial colony,
What do you mean? Like it didn't do damage?
as in it didn't deal damage.
Oh, cool. You have thrown enemies immune to all my damage at me in this fight. Then I'm gonna delete what I was about to do because I'm now useless.
Hey, just think about it. You have a lot of necrotic damage when you went into the undead crypt.
Most undead actually are damaged by it. Yeah, I don't think I have a way to damage it. So I'm not gonna use that bonus action then. So that's my turn.
Okay, that brings us to the silhouettes. Right now, Tavro and Kai are being seen as the larger threats.
I'm medium.
But first, and if Kai or Escher would like to take an attack of opportunity, it did go into your range and then leave it.
Me and what weapon? I'll
You-
save that reaction.
You made a point of saying you had the dagger.
Not equipped. I'm not great with it.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And I feel I am obligated to try, but
You can stunning strike if you want.
wait, why can I no longer see? Oh, it got that 16.
Okay, so
So I've suddenly lost vision on Kai, and I don't know why.
Nice.
Well, you didn't delete him. He's still there.
Yeah, I know. I think Foundry just bugged out for a second.
try untargeting and unselecting everything, and then it usually comes back.
Yeah, I right-clicked the token, and then everything came back.
I think there's like a targeting assistance thing that it does sometimes. But that's beside the point. They are going to... Actually, this one is in range to hit Fox. So it is going to try to, because it knows you are the source of the dawn light. I don't think that hits. It will make a second attack against you, though. And I don't think that hits. This one is now going to make 2 attacks against Tavro.
Go for it. It has advantage. Fuck. I'm cursed.
That will be a critical hit. And the Eye Closer's curse sets in. As you feel your eyelids, you see the flash of runes on the back of them as they slam shut.
That's cool.
It will make one more attack against you.
Yeah.
Where we were like, man, we just destroy everything Zach throws at us, and then Zach is like, haha, you
Haha.
bitch, here's a well-balanced combat.
Fuck
Hey,
you.
you guys got through the first phase of this way easier than you should have. All right. That will be all for them.
We're winning pretty handily. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Did not mean to skip Gideon. I apologize. Gideon, what would you like to do?
Gideon is gonna take the same approach as his last turn because it worked for him last time, and he still can't see. So
Wait, Gideon, turn around. It's not there anymore. Behind you.
You're able to hear the whirring of the sand and it scraping against flesh as it strikes Tavro. You know that it's south. So it'll be disadvantage attack.
But actually, it can't see her because she's actually invisible.
You know, if you can't see it,
An 18 will hit. Right. Which one were you hitting? The one straight down or the one straight down to the right?
the one I imagine is right here.
Okay.
Sneak attack.
It's -5. And yeah, you can sneak attack.
I will sneak attack.
Damn, nice. All right. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn? All right. I would like to propose that we are approaching the end and we just finished a round of combat.
Did we? Oh, yeah, I guess we did.
Yeah,
Gideon is the last in the initiative order.
I mean, I'd also be fine doing one more.
I mean, I'm
I'd be
I'm
fine doing
totally
one more.
fine to do one more round of combat if people want. I just know that
Okay, good.
the people who are in person like to drive home but in the next 10 minutes.
That's not a decision. Those are noises.
Who's
I'll do
hosting?
one more.
Okay. I'm down.
Okay. In that case, Fox, what would you like to do?
He's dead. Oh, there it is. It just popped up for me.
Make it cancel so it doesn't trigger on me because it's stupid like that.
Oh god, it deleted himself.
No, he just went up.
In public? Gross.
And that's targets you choose within range, right? So it doesn't hit Tavro.
Correct.
Okay. It will. And that's a con save?
Mm-hmm.
It does manage to avoid it.
Rolling so many 20s.
Hey, that's one less curse.
That's a good way to think about it.
Yeah.
End turn.
Kai, what would you like to do?
Bitchins hate this one hack.
Wait, so you can just move that anywhere? You want to like
Yeah.
have point you can do there?
Any point within 60 feet.
Well, without going into radiance or somebody else
Question, is Dawn blocked by walls?
It says nothing about it. It just says that the entire cylinder is filled with light and radiant energy.
Okay, that works then. Yep, that'll hit. And with that second one, you have killed it.
Thank fucking lord. Ladies and
Nice.
gentlemen, that is dagger kill number 30.
Jesus.
Oh, that's a big thing next time we have a long rest.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Well, I just got 3 in this combat, and we killed a dragon last time, which gave me 2. Or 2 sessions ago, whatever it was. I still have another attack, so just gonna go down into this guy's space.
Unfortunately, the 14 will not hit.
All right, I'm gonna draw the reaction out of it and back up as well.
And you could always use the key to try and make it hit.
Nah,
I don't think it's worth it.
It is going to attack of opportunity you as you step away.
Okay, that means
Curse,
everybody
curse,
else
curse,
moves
curse.
here.
Yes, I know the target is 10 feet away. I'm just going to move to do the attack.
Attack of opportunity.
That will not hit.
No curse.
Okay, anything else, Kai?
That will be all.
Tavro, you try to pry your eyes open, but they are sealed shut. What would you like to do?
Okay. I knew where the two of them were. There was one here and one here. Which one died? Like, where did I hear a thump of sand against the ground when it failed?
This one.
This one died.
That's dead, yeah.
Gotcha. Then the one directly beneath me,
Right.
which I cannot target because I cannot see it.
Just roll a disadvantage, or you can always
recklessly attack,
yeah.
so it is normal.
a 17 will hit.
15 magical slashing damage.
All right, you feel the scythe dig in, and there is still resistance as you pull it out.
Yep, I'll do it again. Yeah, that's a hit.
Yep.
And 13 magical slashing damage.
Very nice. Yeah, you are slashing away at this thing, and there is just a little bit less resistance every time you pull the scythe back out after making a successful hit.
Yeah, and I know they don't take necrotic damage, so I'm not going to try and push it.
Do they have to make the wisdom saves?
Well, you see, the wisdom save is to have him attack someone I choose, and the other one's dead.
Fair enough.
Unless I wanted to attack Fox, in which case...
Yeah, blind fox.
Yes. Everyone must be blind.
All right. In that case, Clara, what would you like to do?
Firebolt.
That'll hit. Yeah, and you singe away a good chunk of it as the fire like courses through it and the hole does not completely reform.
And then this. Oh my goodness. So stupid. Okay, everyone within 10 feet of that can take 6 temp healing.
I'll keep the 12.
I can't see. Am I within it?
No,
It is only Gideon who I think will be benefiting from this.
yeah.
Gideon, you can give yourself 6 temp health.
Woo.
Anything else, Lizzie?
Nope.
Marilathia. We're skipping Merilethia?
Pat went to do something.
We can come back to Merilethia.
He's coming back.
Sorry.
Oh, well, if he's here, then
Merilithia's biting.
oh my god, who could have seen that coming?
Bite.
That'll hit.
Bite.
That one will not hit. And unfortunately,
Threw the reaction out of it, so back this way.
yep. Unfortunately, you do not get your 4th dagger kill of the session.
Oh no.
Shoot.
Oh, jeez.
All right, and that will bring us to Escher. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna be a little bold, but I don't feel like getting within 5 feet of this thing, so I'm gonna just try. I'm gonna try this first. Can it make a Dex saving throw? Yeah.
It fails.
Oh, okay. So
Is
it's gonna
that-
take 8 acid damage? Assuming it can take that. Yes! You are scum and you will be purified like the filth you are. Fucking dissolve his ass, motherfuckers.
And as this thing fades away,
Uh-oh.
that's where we can end the session.
You got me going there. You
I'm
got
gonna
me
just
going
take a-
there, Zach.
I'm gonna take a step back so I'm not under the dragon next session.
Not gonna lie, you have
Is there actually no cliffhanger?
Oh, I mean, I was going to wait until the end of the round of combat, but if you'd like to know now, Fox,
combat not over.
Fox, you feel a bit of a throbbing in your head.
Uh-huh.
So does Escher, but to a lesser extent. Fox, you've felt this a few times before. When you have had more direct interactions with the glint eye. This feels very similar to the presence you felt in the house with 5 corners. And that's where we can end the session.
Yeah, so we're getting closer to the fucking thing we need to get rid of. That's good.
I assume Gideon and I are still blind.
Yes, that curse has not ended.
Bird.
I'll see what I can do about that.
Look, worst comes to worst, you just point me in the direction of people, I rage and just start sweeping around me with my scythe.
I mean, worst comes to worst, I think I got toothpicks in here somewhere.
You're welcome.
All right.
You can just
Well,
hold your eyelids open.
good job, everybody. You got through the first phase of that very easily, and you. I was only expecting maybe 1 curse because it only happens on a crit. So I do feel bad that there were 2. But you got through the second phase with no casualties. Very good.
I can't be mad. Reckless attack is still worth it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is the exact trade-off.
Yeah.
So Zach, just to if I were to still have Hakara's heart, would that be throbbing right now?
In an alternate universe where you still had that, this dungeon would have been very different.
Hey,
Hmm.
It would have
what,
immediately identified you as an enemy and attacked on sight.
No, I would have been a god.
oopsie
Yeah.
poopsie.
Trying to control
Hey, Connor, are you still there?
Yeah.
Do you have any 5th level spell slots?
Yes.
Because Greater Restoration can get rid of a curse.
Too bad I'm not wasting it on making you unblind.
Oh, I'm not blind. I'm fine.
2 of our characters get those redemption arcs in TV shows where the character goes blind and then has that like mentor that's like, being blind is actually an ability, not a curse, and then you learn how to fight by like sound.
Poor Gideon lost an arm and now he lost eyesight.
your fighting style?
Eyesight back.
Yeah, just cut your eyelids off.
You're
I mean,
I can do that.
Or-
Do you want?
if you can get to a long rest, clerics can also prepare remove curse.
Or you could cut your eyelids.
See, that's more.
I like Kai's idea.
Gideon's just gonna be a zombie.
You know-
Alrighty.
Give me a second. I gotta read exactly how this curse works.
So, Brian, you know what we do now?
What's that?
Katie's already learned the power. We go for cheese grater strategies.
Yeah.
I have to find a way to get Thorn Whip, and we just have her throw down the spike growth. You use the horn, shove people over it, Thorn Whip them, pull them back, and just do that back and
If
forth.
they get to the edge, I ready in action to push them back in.